Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today we are doing a Dallas Mavericks rebuild. They had an amazing playoff run beating the Phoenix Suns in Game 7 and going on to even win a game against the Golden State Warriors, which are currently in the NBA Finals. I think it was an amazing and successful season from Dallas, and especially Luka, the amount of things that he could do in the playoffs. So today we're going to see if we can change it up a little bit, change the roster, build around Luka more, and take him to the NBA Finals and try and win a championship. Let's get into it. Alrighty, starting off our season, this is what our roster is looking like. Pretty standard. Obviously Luka at 95 overall, leading our team. Other than that, it's a you had an amazing playoffs by Jalen Brunson, and the supporting cast quite helped. I think we want to start helping out the defensive side of the ball, because obviously Luka and Brunson are a good combination. We're going to simulate this first season and then hopefully re-sign Jalen Brunson in the off season. And we're going to slowly start building this team. I'll see you at the end of the season. We'll have a look at the awards. Already at the end of the season, we have Luka Doncic winning his first MVP award in this simulation, averaging 37, 11, and 8 on 50, 40, 87 shooting. If this happened in real life, it would be ridiculous. Cade Cunningham wins your Rookie of the Year. Ben Simmons is your Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis, defensive. And Tyrese Maxey is your Most Improved, with Steve Nash. Somehow, this is, mark my words, it's never going to happen in real life. This most likely will in the near future. Not the 37 points, but the MVP part. First team, second team, third team with your defensive teams and your rookie teams. So we did make the 9th seed, so we made the play-in. Not as good as we did in real life, but we're going to simulate the play-in. We do actually win. Awesome. So we are up against the first seeded Clippers, which this is a fantasy land where the Clippers are healthy, and the first seed. So we're going to simulate game 1. We do end up losing only by 12, which isn't too bad. Luka with 25, 6, and 8. Let's simulate. I accidentally said simulate the round, but we pushed them to 7, which I'm quite happy with. We can have a quick look at these stats there. I didn't expect anything out of this first season. We haven't actually changed the team at all yet. But we'll go to season stats, playoff stats. We're meant to go to. He averaged 39, 12, and 7 on 56% shooting, and 55% from 3. That's our future. We're just going to simulate the rest of playoffs, and the Pelicans, they had a pretty good playoff series themselves. Win the NBA championship. Unfortunately, DJ Augustin retires, along with JJ Redick, my 2 favorite players in NBA history. Okay, going into free agency, we're gonna have a look. So Luka's on his big salary now. We're going to ship off Tim Hardaway Jr. I think we're gonna keep Spencer. He is on a big contract, but he's only 29. Bertans is out of here. We've got quite a few big contracts that I do want to ship out. So we're going to start with Tim Hardaway Jr. See what we can get. We can get Alex Caruso off the bat. That might not be a bad trade at all. There is Derek White there. He has had a very good playoffs run for the last couple games anyway. Evan Fournier, Aaron Gordon. Two first round picks. That's actually not too bad. That's a big salary dump, and I might actually think about that. But first I want to go back to the Alex Caruso trade, because that is also a good salary dump. And we get Javonte Green, which I don't know too much about. He averaged nearly 6 points with 54% shooting, so that's not too bad, and he is only 28 years old. We might do this to start off with. That brings a little bit more defense. Helps Luka out on the defensive end. and it also gets rid of that big contract. I think I'm going to keep Spencer Dinwiddie. First thing I do want to do is re-sign Brunson, actually, so we're going to go do that now before I completely forget. He only wants 17 mil. I am happy to do that. If he doesn't work out, we can always trade him off. Make sure we do pick him up there. Beautiful. Okay, there is Zach LaVine, which we are severely into the cap, so we're not going to be able to do that, but that would be a awesome. We might have to trade Spencer Dinwiddie off if we do want to do that. Dwight Powell is on a 11 million contract, so we're going to have a look around, see if there is something better. Okay, we're going to trade Dwight Powell to the Atlanta Hawks for Clint Capella. I don't know if this is going to be my absolute center for the video, but this is what I'm going to go with now. He's a very good defensive player, which is what we wanted to improve on. So we're going to be sending Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber over to Atlanta. Thank you very much. He is also on a pretty heavy contract for 3 years, so that we can always ship him off. Teams will be more than happy to pick up his talents, I believe, anyway. Dorian Finney-Smith is the next player to get traded. If there's any better contracts out there or any better players, is there anyone for very cheap? I did see KCP there, which I am going to throw him a team option deal. Any small forwards, power forwards? There is Caleb Martin. I did not realize he was a power forward, but he is a 6'5" power forward. He does want 8 million though. That is a bit hefty. There's also Otto Porter. He has had a very decent playoff run as well. I put that on a player option. I did not mean to, but that's fine. It is what it is. JaVale McGee. I don't know if I want to do that either, but I'm going to send him one. Okay, let's see who we do pick up. We got KCP, which I'm happy with. Okay, we might look for a center. Dwayne Dedman, he will digress, but he's a solid backup for this video. And there is also Hassan Whiteside, but he is a year older, so we might stay away from that, and we might pick up a Dwayne Dedman, which is a solid backup. And I think that's all. I did want to go after Zach LaVine, but I'm going to have to trade too much depth away to pick that up. So that is our free agency done. We will go around and have a look at some trades, but other than that, I'll see you at the start of the season. Alrighty, before the season starts, we're going to be trading Jalen Brunson to the Brooklyn Nets for Ben Simmons. This is semi-realistic, and also I do want to upgrade the team a little bit. And as much as I hate to say it, Ben Simmons is a solid basketball player. So this trade is going to go through. We're going to change him from a point guard to another position, most likely the power forward. But we'll see how the team fits. I do like his passing and his defense. So we're going to pick him up for Jalen Brunson and a first-round pick. So let's go over and see what I think he goes up. He does. He goes up a lot. He can go up at small forward as well, actually. I mean, shooting guard and small forward. So we might do that and have him start as our starting small forward. So right now it's Luka, Dinwiddie, Ben Simmons, Moses Wright, and Clint Capella. I might look at Clint Capella trades. Let's go have a look at that now, actually. See if there's anything better out there. We'll chuck a first on that as well to see if we can attract anything a little bit better. There is Rudy Gobert. He is on a hefty deal, but it might be worth it. 2 blocks a game, 3 blocks a game. You are getting a lot more there. But I would much rather a 2-for-1 deal, something like this, with a Mitchell Robinson and a Jonathan Isaac. I might have to up his shot tendency though, because he only averages 8 points a game in this. But that's alright. That's going to improve our defense. There is Jamal Murray, but we don't need a point guard. We could put him at shooting guard, but then we are down on the center position as well. Jeremy Grant, Pascal Siakam, that's not a bad deal, but I still would rather something else. And there is DeAndre Ayton, We honestly might do that. We get a first round pick so we can... Yeah, I think we're going to do this for our trade. We're going to look at the rest of the deals. There is Andre Drummond. There's Kristaps as well. That's not... This is 2K Kristaps. He is a lot better. But I think we are going to go with DeAndre Ayton. I do like that a lot. So our new starting lineup looks like that. We do need a solid power forward. So we might have a look. Let's have a look at a Spencer Dinwiddie trade. We need a shooting guard. Drew Holiday might not be too bad for that. Scary Terry. We might go with Scary Terry. I feel like he is only 28 as well. So he would regress a little bit less before Drew Holiday. So we're going to do that. For the start, I do need a power forward. Let's have a quick look in free agency. There is Caleb Martin there, which we don't have enough. Okay, we might snag a couple of guys that we can afford. And I'll do a quick flip, get some picks, and then we'll have a look at more trades. I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so we've picked up a few people from free agency, flipped them for some first round picks. Now we've got a little bit of trade capital. I think we're going to do this trade Scary Terry, a first, and Alex Caruso. I know we're going to lose some depth off the bench, but we're going to pick up Jamal Murray. I think we just need a little bit more firepower coming from that starting five, and we're either going to start him at the 2 or Luka at the 2. So we're going to see how it fits. Most likely Luka, because he is a lot taller. So we're going to pull this trade through. So our starting five looks like Murray, Luka, Ben Simmons, Keldon Johnson, and DeAndre Ayton at the moment. Our bench, I think, does need a little bit more work. So we're gonna have a quick. I also picked up Draymond Green. He is on a big contract, so I'm not sure if I necessarily want to keep him, and is also an 80 overall for $25 million. So, and he's also got a player option next season, which he will most likely pick up. So we're going to do a little bit of trading at the bottom of the benches, just trying to work up in our overall. Then we've got Dylan Rott there and a first round pick. And we got PJ Washington. I'm definitely going to take PJ Washington off that. Thank you, Phoenix. He jumped straight up to our 6-man role. We are going to try and trade Draymond Green. And we'll chuck a Suns first in there, which is only worth 1.5. We don't have any other. We've got a Rockets worst Brooklyn pick. It's the same amount. If we can get anything a little bit better, there is Harrison Barnes. And there is Alex Caruso back with Will Barton. I think we might do that. Unless there is something else that catches my eye. And there is not. So we're going to do that trade for now. Let's have a look at our team. So we've got Luka and Murray. We're going to change Luka's position. He only goes down to a 94 at center. Wow. Okay, we're going to change him to a shooting guard now. Okay, so we've got Murray and Caruso. We've got Luka and Will Barton as a backup. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. He's a good solid scorer coming off the bench. He's got B+ perimeter D. Solid playmaker. Starting at a small forward is Ben Simmons with Nassar Little backing him up. We might have a look for a better backup at a powerful position. We are quite deep. I'm happy with that. We might mess around with tendencies as well, because we know that 2K doesn't like to update tendencies. They just like to do the overall updates. And DeAndre Ayton is by himself at center, but I think I'm okay with that. We're a very diverse team. PJ can also play the center position. He is quite small, but he is very athletic. So we might have a quick look around for some bench pieces. Who do we want to? We wanted to see see if we can get. There is a Matisse Thybulle, which we know he is a great defender, and sometimes even wins Defensive Player of the Year in these simulations if you give him enough minutes. He won't be starting for us though. I think I might. I feel like we've got enough scoring. There is a Victor Oladipo, which I do like as well. I think we might go get... I always see a player that I like and I just set my mind to it. I think we might go pick up Matisse Thybulle. He is also Australian, so we got that connection, and a amazing defender. So I think I'm comfortable with someone that can't score coming off the bench for me. But we also have Alex Caruso. He doesn't score a lot either, but we got PJ, and I think we're only going to run that 9-man rotation. We might have a look for a trade for Will Barton, even though he is a solid scorer. We're chucking it first because we don't care about our future. There is Otto Porter there. He's also a solid scorer. Derek White, he's had a great season, and we can substitute that defense as well. I think I've got my heart set there. He put up 23. Wow, we're looking at per 36. That's why everyone's stats are so bloody amazing. Okay, Derek White, 13 points. That's more. Otto Porter put up 7. I think we might go get Derek White. We're gonna do it. We've done it. Okay, our rotations now do look like this. I am more comfortable, and I think we're good to go. We're gonna go Luka, obviously. Shoot at will, and we're going to go physical defense. We're going to simulate until the trade deadline. If I'm comfortable with the team and I'm happy, we're just going to go all the way through to the end of the season. But if not, I'll see you guys when we make up our minds. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic wins his back-to-back MVP, his second of his career, with 26, 9, and 9, a steal and half a block a game, shooting 53, 45, and 80%. We end up winning 63 games. I stopped it at trade deadline. There was nothing. I went through all the stats, all the shooting percentages, and no one was doing anything bad besides DeAndre Ayton and Ben Simmons shooting from the free throw line poorly. It was 60% or something like that. But there was no fault that I could see that I needed to improve. So I was quite happy with the team that we had built today. Chet wins Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins, 6th Man of the Year. We did actually send him a contract, but he didn't sign with us, which is completely fine with me. Anthony Davis wins his first Defensive Player of the Year. It's good to see. He doesn't usually win those in this game. And Talon Horton-Tucker wins the Most Improved Award, with Jason Kidd, our coach, right there, winning 63 and 19. Very nice to see. This is your first team, second team. We skipped third team, or Chet Holmgren goes to NBA third team in his first year. That's great. Defensive team. We get Ben Simmons, which is awesome to see. Obviously, the first seed. We'll have a quick look at our player stats. Luka obviously led us in scoring, and 9 rebounds and 9 assists. Jamal Murray, 17 a game, shooting 51%. That's awesome to see. DeAndre Ayton, 16 and 12. I think that's a career high. Awesome to see, shooting 57%. Ben Simmons was 16, 7 and 8, shooting 62%. PJ Washington, 14, 6 and 3. Derek White with 12 a game, shooting 40%. And what did he shoot from? He only shot 30% from 3. That's fine. He also put up 3 assists a game. Keldon Johnson, 12 points. And Alex Caruso, 5. 3 steals. 3 assists and 1 steal a game, shooting 45%. Matisse Thybulle, 3 points. These are kind of our defensive gods coming off the bench for us, which is awesome to see. Now, who will we play in the first round? Simulate play-in. We get the OKC Thunder. Awesome to see. They've got Zach LaVine. Okay, Shea, Zach, Patrick Baldwin, Marvin Batt. They've got a solid team with Josh Giddey off the bench. Anthony, how is this a playing team? I'm not sure, but we're going to simulate game 1. We do take them out, sorry. 2-0, 3-0, and we sweep them in the first round. They were not a problem for us at all. Luka with 28-point triple-double. I think we're just a well-built team, and we get our first seed matchup last season. The Los Angeles Clippers, still with PG and Kawhi. Doesn't look like they made too much of a change. Let's see if we can get our revenge this season. They win game 1 by 1 point. Wow. Kawhi with a 34-point game. We do take game 2 by another 1-point victory. Wow. That's great. That's a great playoff series. We do take game 2 though, and this time we win by 25, behind Jamal Murray's 30-point performance, 6 for 7 from 3. Wow, he had a great game. And they take, oh wow, they blow us out. Okay. Is there anything that we should be doing? Do we cut Matisse Thybulle out of the lineup and make it an 8-man rotation? I think we do for this next game, because I really don't want to go down 3-1 or 3-2, whatever it was. So we're gonna run Luka at 42 minutes. I'm a little bit we're tied 2-2. Okay. Can we take? Okay, we do take the next game by 11 points behind Ben Simmons. And can we? Okay. They win by 2 points. Wow. These games have been very, very close. Hopefully, and it looks like we are going to get out of the second round. Just out of the second round. Conference finals against the Timberwolves, which they actually swept. They got D'Lo, Jaden Hardy, Anthony Edwards, and Cat still as their main core, and a few pieces around them. They swept the Memphis Grizzlies, which is quite crazy to see. But hopefully we can do that to them and get them out of there very quickly, as we take game 1, we take game 2, take game 3, and hopefully we can close it out. We do not. Okay. They wanted to win a game. That's fine. We will gentlemen sweep them here as we go to the NBA Finals. Great. Okay, we're going to simulate. We do get the Philadelphia 76ers with James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Peyton Washington, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. And their bench is looking average, I would say. First game we do take. That is great. We blow them out of the water with a 52-point triple-double from Luka, winning by 44 points. That is amazing to see. Game 2, hopefully we can replicate that, and we go up 2-0 and we blow them out again. Wow, this is looking like a one-sided NBA Finals as we go up 3-0. Not blowing them out this time, but a win is a win in my books. And hopefully, we're not going to simulate round because we know 2K has their cheese. Hopefully we can win, and we do. Your Dallas Mavericks are the NBA champions behind Lukas Doncic's 42 points a game. He averaged 42, 13, and 10 with a steal on 56% shooting. Wow. What a series from Luka. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This has been your Dallas Mavericks rebuild. My name's Matt, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.